Hey everyone, how are you doing? I'm sorry I wasn't able to do a live stream yesterday. I'm rather sick, but I'm feeling a little bit better now, so I'm doing it now. There's a couple of things I would like to go over. First of which is going to be Bitcoin. I'm sorry. If you have any questions, just put them in the YouTube box, and I will try to answer them as well as I can. So for Bitcoin. First, I would like to take a look at the linear scale. I'm just going to make this a little bit more viewable for you guys. There you go. I hope this works. There's a couple of things I would like to look at. First of which is being support on the linear scale. So right now, as you can see, it appears as though the inverse head and shoulders failed, and we are going back down to support. I believe this might very well be possible, and in this case, Bitcoin would go down to about 7,000 USD. And this is kind of the bullish scenario. Reason being, if we bounce off support again, somewhere here, over here, then we still have a chance to continue the uptrend. Now, if you look at resistance, you can see that the market didn't appear to pay respect to this resistance anymore. So what we have to do, we have to go to the logarithmic scale, and we have to chart the exact same thing. And if we do that, you can see that Bitcoin is actually respecting the logarithmic resistance and not the linear resistance. Of course, this will also change support. So right now, this turned into the support line. As you can see, we briefly touched it and we went back up. So let's go to the 4-hourly. So we briefly touched support here. It was violated before. Strong bullish reaction by the market. This time we bounced. And, a couple of things can happen here. We can continue to create a wedge, in which case Bitcoin should do something like this, and then up or down. Or we can violate the support, and this would be very, very bad. Because if we do break this support, then the next real support is actually going to be around 3,000 USD. So 3K, 4K. And there's a good reason, as you all know, Mt. Gox was hacked a long time ago, and a lot of Bitcoins were stolen. These are being sold off now, which is creating tremendous pressure on the market. And, we are just going to have to watch and see if we can survive this pressure. If we break below this support, then I am afraid that the bear market will actually, go on for the next couple of months easily. As long as we didn't break it, we should be fine. Right now, the candle is looking pretty good. Strong bullish support after we touched the support right here. The price reacted by going up. Now I'm just going to draw resistance inside the resistance. Here we go. So this is the resistance that I'm currently looking at. We have to breach this in order to have a chance to continue the uptrend. I will keep you guys updated, of course, in Discord right now. This is looking like a temporary bottom. If we take the RSI, It was heavily oversold here. Unbalanced volume is not really recovering. So we have to take our third indicator, which is going to be the MACD. And as you can see, the MACD just crossed, which is a bullish signal, but it's not convincing enough yet. So it's very important to keep a close eye on this. If we breach the support, then I am going to cry, and we'll see what we have to do next. So on to the alts. So I would like to take a look at Ethereum against Bitcoin. Here's our support. And here we have our resistance. There's a couple of things that could happen here. One, we are going to complete the wedge, which will take us all the way until the end of the year to complete. This would not necessarily be a bad scenario, but it wouldn't be a good scenario either. It would be a very boring scenario. Or two, as you can see, we just got oversold twice. We went to the 382, and right now we are sitting right close to support. And support is currently at 0.066 bitcoins. This is the level that must not break at all costs. If this level breaks, then this would be a very bad scenario for Ethereum. Now let's combine this chart with a USD chart. As I said earlier, it appears as though Ethereum is making a head and shoulders. This is our support. And the USD value is at 457 USD right at this moment. I'm just going to pop a linear support as well. As you will see, this will coincide. There we go. So here you go. In my opinion, I think this support right here will hold. That being said, I would prefer if we do not cross the 618 Fibonacci. This obviously would create more pressure on the market and would take us into a longer bear trend. Obviously, there's another support to be shown here. You can see, here we go. This is just a channel within a channel. If you zoom in, you can see that we bounced a couple of times. I'm just going to make this more visible. 1 second. Here you go. I need to fix this. Here, this should be it. This is a trading channel that we were in for like midway 2017. Obviously, then we broke out and we broke out hard. And right now we are bouncing on the resistance of this channel. If we go back into the channel, I believe that we are gonna have to wait until almost the end of the year until we cross the 618. This would be like July, something like that, August, before we can start a move up again. So I'd prefer if this channel just stays clean, if the price action doesn't go into the channel, then we might have a chance to break this head and shoulders and make a big move up. I'm sorry, guys. Trying not to cough too much. So for now, I'm not doing anything with my ETH except putting it in the private placement, because actually the private placement ETH price is currently sitting at 900. That's when we made the deal, and it's valid until Friday, so I'm super happy. Next, we're gonna take a look at Litecoin. Litecoin is actually one of the coins I am more excited about. There you go. I still believe this is going to be a bull flag, albeit deformed because of the Bitcoin dump. And I still believe Litecoin is going to $450, which would bring it to about 0.03 Bitcoin. Of course, this all depends on what Bitcoin is going to do. There you go. This is a little bit deformed here because of the sell-off. Anyway, as long as this support does not break, this trend line stays intact, I'm holding. We are close to the trend line now, but we got some green candles here, so I think we might resume the trend, although I am not entirely sure if that's going to be the case. If we take a look at the USD paired against Litecoin, you can see a much clearer picture. We had one support here, which is broken, and then we have another support, which is still intact. The second one being more important than the first one. Obviously, you can see the price bounced a lot on this support. And in my personal opinion, I do not believe we are going to touch the bottom of this channel. Reason being, what you're seeing here is purely because of the Bitcoin dump. We had a bearish trend for quite a while, and we broke out, appeared to make a bull flag, and now we're going down. There's a big bullish reaction going on right now, and I'm kind of worried about my position, and everything got screwed up because I went to the 4-hourly. Sorry. Oh, no, I broke it. Great. Fuck. I broke the Koiniji. Here you go. Do I have to start over again? Yes, I do. Yay. Fuck. Okay. Anyway, what I was saying is as follows. I believe Litecoin is going to be in a big fat wedge. I think it's going to bounce around here for a while. And depending on where we break out, top side or bottom side, I will sell my bag or make my bag larger. I think we might bounce at like 145. I'm just going to grab my indicators. So, reason being, currently we are oversold, but the MACD is not crossing yet. So this indicates that there might be some more room to the downside. And this might correspond with the dip that we might need to have with Bitcoin, depending if it's going to honor the logarithmic trend line or not, that we could go down to 145. I hope to stay in this channel for a while until things are looking better. And I hope we break out topsides, because this would be like really great for my portfolio. Of course, this remains to be seen. Anything until we do is pure speculation. Next, we go on to EOS. As I said before in my previous live stream, I strongly believe we are going to this support right here, and we are well on our way. The price is taking some hits right now, but the trend support is not far away. So I'm going to wait until we reach it, and then I will stack more Bitcoins into EOS. I secured like 20% profits, as I said earlier, and I intend to reinvest those. I was going to put them into my cold storage, but I decided I might want to reinvest them into EOS. As you can see right now, there's a massive, massive sell-off going on, which would push this right into the trend support, which is great. And if we take a look at USD, you can see that we are creating like a deformed head and shoulders, head, shoulder. And of course, this would bring us down to our intended USD target, which is currently sitting at about $5. So I'm going to potentially stack big orders at $5, and I strongly believe the price will bounce there. If you look at the oversold, it's insanely oversold for quite a while now. MACD is still not crossing, so there is room to the downside. And if I get some buy orders hit here, I'm sure I will make like a great profit right there. Something else I would like to take a look at with you guys is Lux. Obviously, Lux is one of our babies, baby coins. I love Lux, great potential. Still holding my bag and still making a wedge. So there's nothing to see here yet, to be honest. We're just gonna have to be patient and see where it breaks out. It should break out in 3 days, either side. And more than anyone, I hope that it will be topside. But no matter, I am not selling this until the end of the year, whichever way it goes. I cannot be live streaming for too long, guys. I'm still a bit sick. But I covered, I reckon, the general direction of the market. Bitcoin is still looking pretty good so far. If we can indeed facilitate a big bounce here, I will be very happy, and we still have a chance to break out topside. Of course, this all partly depends on if they are going to wait with selling the Mt. Gox Bitcoins for a while. Most have already been sold off, but they still have a way to go. So my play for this is just going to be wait out the wedge. By the end of the month, this wedge will be completed or broken, either side, and we will know more about what we're going to do. So what else is going on? Obviously, we have BrickX. The offer for the $900 per ETH is going to end at 12 o'clock today. So if you are planning on joining, make sure to do it today so you can enjoy the ETH bonus, because in the contract it says $900 per ETH. And after today, this will be adjusted downwards. I've posted some screenshots. Not sure if you guys have seen this. But this really is great. This should give you a general idea of what BrickX is going to be worth, you know? This is going to be the price of a certain house or real estate fund. You can buy it, you can sell it. Houses that will be listed will be on here. This is all pre-alpha, so might change. But for me, it's looking pretty good already. And I'm really excited. So yeah, basically that's it. I'll be on Discord, of course, like always. If you need anything at all, feel free to message me or Jesper or one of the mentors, and we will help you with anything you need. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on Discord. Have a great day.